Hello children, welcome back to the class. So in the earlier classes you have studied through the activities that the sum of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So today we are going to prove this statement using axioms and the theorems related to the parallel lines. So we have learned axioms as well as the theorems based on the parallel lines, and we are going to utilize that theorem. So this activity you can do it and check and verify it also. You can do it at home. So you can consider the triangle with the three different angles, and when you cut and place it on a straight line, you can see that it forms a straight line. That is, all this will be adding up to supplementary. So that is just an activity. So let us see how can we prove this. This statement and prove is there for your exams also. So the question asked will be state and prove angle sum property. So let us look at the statement of the theorem. So it states that the angle sum property of a triangle states that the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So how we are going to prove it is, so always remember, whenever the state and prove theorem is asked, first step write what is given, what to be proved, and the construction, and then start proving it. And figure is a must. So let me consider the triangle now. Consider the triangle ABC. So this is what you're going to consider it. In order to prove the theorem, the construction that I'm going to do is draw a line PQ parallel to BC. This is a construction, and I have to prove that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. That's a result that has to be proved. So let me explain with this like diagram how we are going to prove it. So in the first part, what you are going to do is you are going to consider PQ and BC a parallel line and AB as a transversal. Forget about AC now. So just concentrate on AB as a transversal line. So when AB as a transversal line, what are the result that you can see it with respect to the angle? So I can see that this angle will be equal to this angle A will be equal to angle B, because those two are alternate angle, and we know that alternate angles are equal when the lines are parallel. So in the next case, for the second case, you're going to consider AC as a transversal and forget about AB. So from that result, I'm going to get angle A will be equal to angle C. Again, the same result, alternate interior angles are equal when the two lines are parallel. So in the third case, I'm going to consider the sum of all this angle. Okay, so sum of all this is equal to what? 180. That is known to us, because sum of all this is adjacent angles in a straight line add up to 180 degree. So you are going to use that result. In place of this angle A, I'll be placing B. In place of this angle A, I'll be placing C. So therefore you will be getting the result. So the sum of interior angle. So that I have done in a step by step. So let me see it now. So since PQ is a straight line, it can be concluded that angle A plus angle A plus angle A, that is this complete angle, all this angle PAB, BAC and then CAQ are 180 degree. Okay, that's the first one. So in the second case, I have written PQ is parallel to BC, therefore QAC is equals to ACB. The reason is alternate angle. Similarly, I am going to get PAB is equals to CBA. Again, it is an alternate angle. Okay, so now observe it carefully. This is a result that is known to us. So in place of PAB, I'm going to write it as CBA or ABC. Okay, so in place of PAB, I'll be writing CBA, right? So now in the second case, that is BAC, I'm going to write it as it is. In place of QAC, I can write it as ACB. Okay, so when you replace that, so I can see that I'm going to, this is as it is 180 I'm writing. So when you look at this, so it is nothing but angle A plus angle B plus angle C, which is equal to 180 degree. Therefore the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. See how simple it is. So with the help of results on a parallel lines, we were able to prove that the sum of interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degree. So that is with respect to the interior angles of a triangle. Okay, the second important result on this triangle will be with respect to the exterior angle property. So let us discuss what is that exterior angle property of a triangle. So the theorem states that if any one side of a triangle is extended, then the exterior angle so formed is the sum of two opposite interior angles of a triangle. You don't have proof, but you have to remember the statement as well as the result. So let us discuss what that statement means. So if you have a triangle ABC, you can produce any one side. So I've produced BC. So when you produced BC to D, so this angle we call it as the exterior angle. So always remember this exterior angle will be equal to sum of two opposite interior angles. So these are the opposite interior. See, exclude this part, that's all, the rest too. So this angle will be equals to sum of these two. So that's what exterior angle property means. As I already told you, proof is not there. So you can just say that angle ACD is equal to angle ABC plus BAC. So this is exterior angle property. So with these two results, let us solve exercise 6.3, which is there in your textbook, page number 107, exercise 6.3. So what is the first result we have learned? The sum of interior angle is always equal to 180 degree and the exterior angle is equal to the sum of interior opposite angle. That is a result. So coming to the first problem in your exercise 6.3. So what this says is, here the figure is not given, so you should write the figure carefully. So in figure, sides QP and RQ of triangle PQR. Okay, so first what you're going to do is you're going to draw a triangle PQR. Okay, so draw a triangle PQR and QP and QR are produced to the point S and T respectively. So if SPR is equal to 135 and PQT is equals to 110 degree, find PRQ. So the two exterior angles are given to us now. So let me draw the figure. So I'm going to draw a triangle PQR and they are saying that QP is produced. QP is produced, am I right? Okay, QP is produced to what? AS. And then RQ is produced. RQ is produced to T. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. If SPR is 135. So SPR is 135 and then PQT is 110. So we are supposed to find PRQ. Okay, so we are supposed to find PRQ. So let me see how can you find PRQ. So what you're going to do is, I'll just explain how to do it. So in the first case, it's an exterior angle, correct? So in this, there are two ways of doing it. You can apply any one of the theorem. So I'll explain both. So the first method is using angle sum property. So this is 110. This exterior angle is 110, correct? So this will be equal to 180 minus 110. 180 minus 110 is equal to what? 70 degree. So this angle I'm going to get, angle Q, I'll be getting it as 70 because sum of these two should be equal to 180 degree. Similarly, if this is 135, I'm supposed to find this angle. Again, sum of these two should be equal to 180 degree. So if this is 135 degree, so this one should be 180 minus 135, which is equal to 45, correct? So I'm going to get this as 45. So this is 45 and this is 80. So what should be this angle now? You're going to use angle sum property. That is angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle R will be equal to 180 minus 80 minus 45. That is a first method. Okay. What is the second method of solving it? Okay. So in this case, angle P is, this is 135. I'm going to get this as 45 degree. This is the second method I'm explaining. So this is 45, correct? So according to the exterior angle property, exterior angle should be equal to sum of interior opposite angle, sum of these two. This plus this. Now this is known to us. So this one should be equal to what? 110 minus 45. That's it. So that is about, like the exterior angle property. Using that also you can find angle R. So the choice is yours. See, this is the beauty of the geometry, like you can apply. First thing, you should know the result. Once you know the result, you can apply it and then find the value of it. Okay. So solution. whatever so far I've explained, I'm going to write it here. So in this case, I've used exterior angle property, and I want you guys to do with the angle sum property and then write the solution, write both the solution. Okay, so we have angle TQP plus PQR is equal to 180 degree, the linear pair. So therefore PQR is equals to 170 degree. So as I told you, so PQR, this will be equal to 70 degree now. Okay, so now since the side QP of PQR is produced to S, so exterior angle, that's what, this exterior angle is equals to sum of interior opposite angle. See, anyway is fine. So this exterior is sum of this. So this is known to us, this can be found. 70 plus PRQ is equals to 135. So therefore PRQ is equals to 135 minus 70, which is equal to 65 degree. So the answer I've done with the help of exterior angle property. So hope it is clear to all of you how to solve the problem with the help of the two results. So let me explain the next problem under the same exercise, so that I'm going to continue with the next video.